Good morning, guys. Today we are going to be doing a little bit of work on my car today, and it's something that is a really easy mod that everyone has probably seen done before. And we're going to be replacing some lights in my dash here. You can't tell right now, the light that is for like right here and for this needle here are both out. And so right now during the day it doesn't really matter, but at night it becomes really annoying because in case I want to look at the tech, see how far I'm revving out to, I can't really see it, especially if it's really dark out. But luckily you just kind of go with the sound of the car and you just know when to shift anyways. But still, it's nice to be able to see your dash. So I'm actually gonna head out to Subaru, meet up with my buddy Ian, and he's got a bunch of LED lights for this dash that we're gonna be swapping out and making it look probably a lot cooler and nicer because it's gonna be brighter. And maybe I'll even do what Jordan did, get the dome lights done soon, and maybe even that light too. So real simple things that you can do to your car, make it look a little bit better. So yeah, let's go get that done. Alright, so we just pulled up to Ian's place, waiting for him to show up. I think I beat him here because he was coming from Subaru. So yeah, so some of you might know, some of you might not know, and I think this is a good thing for most people that are into cars. For me personally, with this car, my goal from here on out is everything I do to it, I want to do to almost like a show car quality. I want to just put as much care and effort into every little piece. So like that roof vane that I'm doing, I could have just sanded it down and sprayed it black, but I'm not going to do that. I sanded it down, primed it. I'm gonna go around, fix the other little spots. I'm gonna sand it again, make sure everything is perfect before I move on to the paint. Like pretty much what I'm doing to that is what I'm gonna do with every piece of this car until I can make this not a daily. Like it's still gonna be a daily, but like a show car. Like I'm not gonna just only, it's not gonna be trailered and like just like a garage queen and just put in shows and all that. But I want it to have that build, like, so kind of like for example, like Calvin's car. Like he drives the crap out of that car, but yet he can still enter it in a show, get accepted into the show, and still be a show car, you know? So that's pretty much the goal, is that every little piece is gonna be like perfect. Just for everyone out there, it's like you kind of find a way that you can put as much passion into your projects as possible. And for me, every time I'm gonna do something, and if I'm gonna do it to like a cheaper quality, I just remember that in the end, is that what I'm gonna want from this build? Am I gonna want that, or am I gonna have to redo it to get it to where I want it to be? So might as well do it right the first time, you know? Just a little inspirational talk for you guys. For anything that you do, just kind of look at the end goal and realize that what you're doing now, is it what you want in the end, or is it just what you want that can get you by? So figure out what you can do that'll push you to, I don't know, success, you know? Hopefully that made sense. That's just kind of something that's been on my mind. I haven't really told too many people about my plans for this car besides obviously fixing the engine. Is this him now? Hey, look who decided to show up. Let's go say hi to Ian. Would you look who it is?
Oh,
look at this guy.
This time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at who we got here. Our old buddy Ian. All right. Whoa. So picked up all the stuff we need. These are all the lights. He actually even gave me another dash that he already swapped over, so I can just copy and just do exactly what it was to get the perfect layout. And now obviously I'll show you guys all of that when we get out to the shop if we can tonight, and swap those over. I'm actually about to head out to AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts, I think it's Advanced, and get an idle air control valve gasket because my idle's been being a little weird, and with how old this car is, it's probably about time to replace that. So we're about to head over there and pick that up, and then we'll catch up with you guys again when we get down to business. Alright, so it's been like plenty of hours since I picked up this camera. You know,
it's been plenty of days since you've been at the shop, right?
It's been weeks.
Weeks.
I can't think of the last time.
Hi guys, my name's Calvin. Pleasure to meet all of you. Subscribe to WCKD Media. And Calvin's garage.
The plug.
But that's just my introduction there.
Appreciate you.
All the new subs. Hey.
So if you guys haven't seen this build, just go check it out on his channel.
Go check it
It'll
out.
be down in the description below. But we're gonna start with my idle air control valve gasket. Here's our gasket. It's male, I don't know. Subaru, whatever, it doesn't really matter. That's gonna be going right in this piece here. So I'm gonna start with that, and then we'll move on to doing the dash, which is probably most of you what you're here for. So let's just get this out of the way. All right, so we got that off. Let's take a quick look at that. So you can see how this just started to like destroy. Ended up using this big boy. So I just sprayed her down with some brake cleaner. She's looking all right. I'm gonna clean her up a little bit more and then put her back together. All right, so this is all buttoned up. That was like the easiest thing ever. That is done. We're gonna move on to the dash. I actually have another dash with me. This is, I believe, Ian's OEM dash. I'm just gonna go along and replace all of these ones. Just swap them over one by one in the proper form. Then I'll plug it in and we'll see how it looks. Quick pro tip for you guys. We're going to be disconnecting the battery for this just because sometimes you can like pop a fuse or something inside the cluster and then your cluster is gone. So I recommend taking your battery off. That should eliminate that problem. So one thing you're going to want to do is drop your wheel down so then you can get access to everything after. Like for me, I got a little gauge here, so that's something that's going to get in the way. We only got 2 screws to take out the gauge cluster pod, I guess you could say. My aftermarket one that's got the, I don't know, the gauge pods. So let's do that. Alright, got it out. Now it looks like we got 1, 2, 3. But 3 more screws and then the cluster will be out, and obviously you gotta disconnect the other stuff. Alright, first off I want to apologize. I just did it. But it's okay because now that they're all placed properly in mine, I can replicate what I did on the other one. So here's the old one, here's mine. Let me get you guys in focus, I'm sorry. I replaced this blue one, this blue one, this blue one, this red one, and this red one. So all of these are LEDs. They only can go in one way. So if you switch these over and one of them doesn't light up, you're gonna have to take it back out and just swap it. That's why I kind of did it quick, because they were all set in this one, so I just replicated that on this. But literally all it is you just, whoa, hey, you just turn that, it literally just twists out, and here's what the stock light looks like. And then that's the LED. So you just do that, you replace them all. If you look closely, you can see what's what on here. So you could actually go through and figure out how to replace, or which ones you want to replace to brighten up certain things. We're gonna pop this back in. One thing that was freaking awesome is I undid one of the screws and just this fell off. So this must have been already broken. I did not break it, but whatever. All right, ladies and gentle kids. I don't know what that means. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Let me give you one last look at the dash, since that's the main focus of today's video. Look at that, nice and bright now. Right in here was what was out, and same with over there. Now everything is nice, bright green, orange, yellow, red, pink. Everything's looking real nice. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again, hopefully in 2 days, because we're trying to upload every other day. So we'll catch you then. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow all the social media to stay up to date what we're doing every day. And we'll catch you next time. Peace out and stay with me.